Hi, I talk a lot about emotions on here, and I kind of wanted to tell you why I like them so much. I've been told my entire life that I'm just too emotional, that like my emotions control me, I'm just too emotional. And for most of my life, like, yeah, my emotions did control me. Kind of thought for me, like, in order to fix that, I had to learn how to shove them down and to not feel them so that way they couldn't control me anymore. But that doesn't work. Emotions are actually so good. Like, emotions are so cool. It wasn't until I started having kids that I started watching them with their emotions and being like, oh, they need to learn how to control these because look at me. This didn't work for me. Like, why do I expect it to work for them? And so I started off by researching anger because I was like, okay, how do I help them work through anger? And then I started learning about like primary and secondary emotions, and I started going to therapy. My therapist started talking about emotions, and my therapist like really runs his therapy, I guess, on like teaching you how to like learn about your emotions and how to control your emotions, and like he's very emotion based, and it is the coolest thing. And here's the deal. I was like learning all of this, and I was telling my kids, teach my kids all this, and I was teaching them how to do it. And then it like clicked one day. I was watching my oldest, he's 6 now, and I was watching him and I was like, he's more emotionally intelligent than I am. Like he can manage his emotions better than I can. Like, and then it clicked and I was like, oh, I'm teaching them. I'm not practicing this for myself. I'm just teaching them about it. But like, I'm not practicing this. And that led to a lot of therapy because that's like a lot to break down, like to learn how to like learn about your emotions and manage your emotions and like let like my therapist always calls it like your little self-talk. Like there's like a kid inside of you and you have to learn how to let them talk and let them like be a part of you. And that's really uncomfortable. And it's really like that took a lot of therapy to get through that. But once that happens, like life-changing stuff happens. Emotions aren't bad. And when you really learn how to listen to them and who they are and what they do and their purpose and their place, you can learn how to manage them and then they don't control your life. Like when you learn about why you're anxious, like to call somebody or like to talk on the phone or to like get sick or whatever, like when you learn how to handle that, like it's so freeing. Every emotion has a seat at the table, but you're the head of the table. Anyways, I just really like talking about emotions and I'm going to keep on talking them like probably like a nauseam amount. Like you guys are going to be so sick of me, but thank you for being here.